That's one way to cool off snow, just stand there. Snow has been standing there for the last maybe 5 minutes. They know what's coming. They know what this action means. I have to make 2 or 3 trips back to the van for the bits and pieces, and I'm parked about 100 meters away. So it means I have to leave all this stuff here. But then I chained the Rottweilers up to the boat. And so far it's obviously worked. They must look very fierce because no one's stolen the boat. You're doing a good job there, dogs. Good job. No bottles of water today because this is a freshwater lake and we can all just drink from the lake. Oh, no, I had better get their bowl, I think. I can just dip the bowl into the water. Guard for a little while longer, I'll go and get your water bowl. So it's all bush on that side. And I photographed from that side before there. And there's houses on this side. And I photographed those too, but never from the water. This is a bit worrying. I've got, by the way, I've put the battery in this blue container because sometimes water pools in the bottom there and the battery used to get wet. And as it's an electric battery, I didn't like the idea of it getting wet. This is a very windy day and it's hard to steer this boat because the wind keeps pushing me back towards one shore, not this shore, the opposite shore where the bush is, and I want to keep left as per boating regulations, stay near this shore. And I'm having to almost tack, even though I'm not sailing, I'm having to almost tack, like right now I'm going right in towards the shore. Oops, there goes my hat. Lucky I've actually got the hat clipped to my shirt. Yeah, because if I start to go alongside the shore, the wind pushes me back towards the other shore, so I can't run parallel. I've got to make towards the shore, then let the wind push me back, and then make towards the shore again further upstream. Well, duh, I've just learned how I can combat the wind. I just increased the power on this thing. I just turn the stern handle and I go faster. So I don't have to do any tacking. That was I had it on very slow speed, on only speed 2. So I now got it onto speed 4. Still not fast enough to create a bow wave or to make the boat slap up and down so the dogs stay happy. Okay, let's enjoy this. I'm coming up to a corner here. We'll go around that corner and then maybe turn around and come back where the bush is, although I have walked all of that in the past. I'm sorry, Nice. Damn, you know what I've just done? I just filled his bowl and he leapt down to drink and then he gave me a dirty look. And I've just tasted the water and it's salty. It was not salty here last time I tried. This must be a tidal system and the tide must have come in with the sea, the salt sea. So I obviously can't stay out for too long. The dogs and I need water. This is quite a sunny, warm day. And now, see, the bottom is starting to slap. We're starting to go too far, and we're getting a bow wave. I haven't increased speed, so I don't know what's happening, whether it's the current or the wind that's suddenly pushing me along. But I may have to cut back on the power of the motor in a tick. But we won't be staying here for too long now. We'll have to go back and get some water. What a nuisance. I never thought to test the water. I knew it was fresh because it was last time. Oh well, sorry guys. There are some big birds in the water up ahead. I think they're swans rather than pelicans. I don't know if this camera's picking them up. They're a couple of 100 yards away still. They've seen me and they're actually going in towards the shore now. This boat is getting very hard to control at the moment. But anyway, I think those are swans. We'll see how close we can get to them. Yes, I think they're swans. They look like black swans, which are actually the native swan of Australia. If you see the white swans in Australia, they're imported from the northern hemisphere or from other countries. But these look like native black swans. Yes, they're black swans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. The sun is shining into the lens here, so I can't see what I'm picking up. I'm just pointing the camera in their direction and hoping I'm picking them up. They're letting me overtake them. They are letting me overtake them. I thought they would have either flown away or tried to keep ahead of me. Perhaps they haven't seen the dogs. Bird. Alright, I won't go any closer to you, swans. We're turning back now anyway. We've run out of water. There's the van. So we're almost there. And then you dogs can have a drink of water. Although none of us are really thirsty, I don't think. Anyway, we'll head back in and we'll have a drink. We were out for a bit over an hour, and can you see that they're all lit up, all those green lights? So we're still on full charge, and I was actually using quite a bit of power on this motor at times, so I proved that I've got more than enough power to go out for hours and hours if I wanted to. Anyway, right now we'll just disconnect it. The others now found, only just found when I've got the dogs out, I can actually chain them up by their life jackets. I'll take some stuff back to the van dogs, and then I'll bring some water back for your bowl. Okay, so you stay here, guard the boat with your lives, as I'm sure you will, and I'll be back shortly. These black swans have been following us ever since I passed them. In the end, there were about 20 of them, and this pair were really curious, and they were following us, but they were behind me, and I couldn't swivel to photograph them because the boat was going out of control if I swiveled. But anyway, yeah, they were curious about us, and now that we're in, they came right in just now. I didn't have the bloody camera. I put it somewhere, I forgot where. Then by the time I got it, they started moving away, but they came right in to have a close look at the rubber ducky, the Zodiac. Here you go. Yeah, they were thirsty, poor little dogs. So near so much water and not a drop to drink.